This is something that looks pretty new. It's like a trout or something deep fried. Hey there, this is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the best buffets you can eat around Los Angeles on a budget. You might be surprised to know that Los Angeles County as a whole has quite a few all-you-can-eat buffets. You have everything from your upscale seafood buffet to more of your casual Asian buffets. But maybe you guys are wanting to eat buffets that are both tasty and affordable. Then you might be asking, then what are some really great buffets that I can eat around town that is in that category? Well, that's what I'm going to help you with in today's video. 3 restaurants, 3 menus, 1 mega experience. And if you guys are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let the buffet tour begin. My first restaurant is BBQ Chung Dam, which is a fairly new Korean barbecue restaurant in Koreatown that offers one of the most affordable buffets in town. Their happy hour goes for $19.99 during the weekdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Of course, you can always pay a higher price to eat more of the premium meat selections at this restaurant. But if you guys are wanting to eat on a budget, then I would say make it here on the weekdays for happy hour so that you can pay 20 bucks plus tax, and you can get 30 plus items in the buffet stations as well as the meats from the kitchen. This is really one of the best Korean barbecue buffet deals you're gonna find anywhere in LA. And this is your buffet station. Looks like they got a little bit of everything. And let me tell you, they don't have too many Korean barbecue buffets in Koreatown. So this is always nice to see. And it looks like they have some pretty awesome choices. So starting from this part, it looks like we got some of the lettuce, as well as some of these greens here. And here we have oranges to the bottom, and that's cantaloupe up there. And then we have, I think that's the honeydew. And up there we have watermelon. And then moving on to this section, those are onions, obviously. And wow, those are really big. What are those, prawns? Yeah, they're pretty huge. Okay, that's always good. As well as some octopus and the corn cheese, which you grill at the table. And here's the meat section. This is the marinated pork, looks like. And then up there we got honeycomb black pork. Kind of hard to see, but that's the teriyaki chicken. And then we have marinated thin sliced pork belly, as well as regular pork belly. And up there is marinated pork shoulder. And then we have marinated top blade and regular top blade, pork bulgogi, as well as pork jowl, beef bulgogi. And this one is the gopchang, which is the beef intestines. That's pretty hardcore. And then moving on to the hot section, we got the corn pancake right here. Never seen that before. That looks interesting. As well as popcorn shrimp. And I think that's tempura, some sort of tempura with shrimp, it looks like. As well as the egg rolls and French toast. Okay, that's awesome. And we got some chicken wings, as well as breaded fried shrimp. And then we have onion rings and fried dumpling. And this is fried rice. That is japchae, Korean glass noodles with veggies, always very good. And that is what's called tteokbokki, which is spicy Korean rice cakes with fish cakes, it looks like. And then we also have the galbijim, which is braised beef ribs. Oh, that's pretty fancy. As well as, I think this is the pork version of it. Got my onions, and let's get maybe like a couple of shrimp. Yep. Look at that slimy octopus. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna try some of this black pork belly. I like pork belly, haven't had this yet. The seafood does take some time to cook, so I'm gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna try my buffet hot foods. Usually I try not to fill up on this as much, but since this is my first time here, might as well sample some of it, right? Oh, this is very tasty. It's sweet. It almost tastes like a dessert pancake. See the piece of corn in there? Now here's something you don't find too often in a Korean buffet. We have some of the garbijim, expensive stuff. Wow, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, so if you like sweet beef, for sure you gotta get this one. I could try it just to satisfy my curiosity, but I would say something like this, you should order more at restaurants like Soban, or you know, like more of those restaurants that specialize in it. Why not? Let's try some fried chicken too. Oh, actually I enjoy this one. It's not that tough. It's crispy and it's very easy to eat. Okay, good. If I weren't so full, I would probably get like 5 more of these. Not bad, actually. And do you guys usually like to eat this when you go to Korean buffets? If you like fried food, of course you're gonna like this one. Crispy on the outside, and look inside. Not shrimp, not fish, it's like pumpkin. Nice and sweet. You can eat the pork belly in different ways, with sauce, with salt, but I like to pair it with kimchi, grilled kimchi. I think it has a very good flavor. So with the pork belly, be sure to cook it all the way until it almost tastes like bacon, like very crispy. And look, here's some octopus. Oh yeah. Once it cooks, it really turns small. Okay, that's like a very, I would say like very typical octopus that you would find in a lot of these all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue restaurants. It's not my first choice of meats or seafood when I go to Korean barbecue restaurants, but I felt like changing it up today just for the sake of variety. And I think this is the largest shrimp I've seen in an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue, so props to them for this. Wow, it has a crunch to it. It's a good thing they used the big one because it is so meaty. I'm not the biggest shrimp fan when it comes to Korean barbecue. I also enjoy it, especially if it's something that I've not seen before. I'm getting kind of full, guys, so I think I'm just gonna finish it off with the bulgogi, spicy pork and classic beef bulgogi. I think the bulgogi is just about done. It's kind of a light color. Wow, that one's pretty sweet. Wow, this is like one of the sweetest bulgogis I think I've had. It's kind of thick too, but not like tough thick, thankfully. Very unique. Now, I don't usually get bulgogi that often when I come to Korean barbecue restaurants, but I know all of you guys like it, so that's why I'm eating it for you guys here today. If you guys don't like the beef, there is the pork one also. Pork one is good. It's even more tender than the beef. And just a little spicy. I mean, not too bad. I think you should get the pork one. That one has, to me, it's better texture and more flavor. The tour continues with Bamboo Bistro, which is a Filipino restaurant in Panorama City that offers one of few Filipino buffets you'll find in LA. They have a weekend breakfast buffet that goes for $18.99, and you get some pretty amazing Filipino food choices. You can also go with the weekend lunch buffet for $25.99. But if you want to save on a few bucks, then I would recommend wake up a couple hours earlier so that you can get to this buffet to try some of the most awesome home-style Filipino breakfast foods you can find in the city. All you can eat.
As you can see, there's the plain rice for those like it plain, and then the garlic rice, the infamous garlic rice. And this one is what we call the bagoong rice, which means the shrimp paste incorporated in rice, like a fried rice. And then this is the pancit, as everybody knows, the glass noodles. And this one is the bamboo's garlic fried chicken. And then this one are little anchovies, deep fried very crispy, very typical in a Filipino breakfast. And then as for this one, it's corned beef hash. Again, a typical Filipino breakfast. And then we proceed to our very own version of breakfast sausage, which is called the longanisa. Pork version, and it's also in the sweet side. And as for this one, this is the beef. So this is what we call the beef tapa. This is typically like, again, a marinated beef, fried in garlic and onions. And as for this one, as you can see, this is the salted egg, and you pair it with tomato and the onion combination. So if you come in around 10:30, 10:15, the breakfast items will be transitioning to lunch. So lunch items will be coming out. And as you've seen before, we have the lechon kawali, which is pork belly, fried pork belly. And then this is the chop suey. It's a medley of vegetables in a very light sauce. And our oxtail, the infamous kare-kare with oxtail. And then this one is just fried fish. Just fried fish, Steve.
Okay.
So, and then this one is our sinigang. So sinigang is a tamarind-based soup made of pork and vegetables.
I see, got it.
And these are actually still breakfast items. This is, we start with this. This is called the arroz caldo. It's like a porridge with, rice porridge with chicken. And then this one, these are kids' favorite. This is like also a rice porridge, but made of chocolate. What is it? Bibingka. The bibingka, yes, for breakfast, lunch. It's like some sort of a dessert. Yes. And this is kamote, or what is kamote? It's like not potatoes, but it's a root crop, and then glazed in the sugar, brown sugar. Steve, I'm gonna start you off with a garlic rice.
That sounds so good.
This is a very, very famous at Bamboo Bistro. I'll give you, some eggs, whatever's left of it, Steve.
I'll take it.
Yeah. It's also good to have your vegetables.
Absolutely.
In the morning.
So I will give you a little tip. If you do want to eat mainly the breakfast, you have to get here before 9 o'clock, because a lot of it's going to run out, and by 10:15 they're transitioning to brunch, and then from 11 o'clock they transition into lunch. So there is a difference in the menu between breakfast and lunch, but then during that in between there's the brunch, which is like a hybrid between the two. I think this is the first time I'm trying the eggplant here, but I heard it is a popular breakfast item here, and I always like eggplant, so let's do it. Man, that eggplant just melts in your mouth. So delicious, so soft. Yeah, it reminds me just like a Chinese eggplant dish. I love it. This corn hash is very interesting. I've never had anything like this in a Filipino restaurant before. And don't mind the noise, guys. It's very crowded in here. It happens all the time. It just shows how popular this restaurant is. Yeah, there are potatoes in there too. And just a little salty, not too salty. So don't be worried if you think that it's a very salty dish. It's actually very pleasant. By the way, do you guys know of any other good Filipino buffets somewhere, maybe around LA or close by? Drop a comment. Let me know so I can hit it up one of these days. Oh yeah, look at these anchovies. I think anything that's fried tastes good. It should be no different with these anchovies. Oh, so crispy. Yeah, it tastes just like an anchovy, but very crunchy. That's like my type of anchovy right there. And I think this is the first time I'm trying the tocino, which is like a roasted pork, I think. So it is kind of sweet, very delicious. So as you can tell, this is very different from, let's say, an American breakfast. You almost feel like you're eating like lunch food or dinner food in some ways. It's really that filling. So with this fish, they told me that it's good if you take some of this vinegar and kind of drizzle it on top of that fish. Okay, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to eat it, so I guess I'll just kind of break it apart. I mean, for me personally, without the vinegar, it tastes fine as well. But I think the vinegar enhances the flavor and that it kind of shifts it a little bit more, kind of like with that sour type of flavor, which of course works good with a lot of different foods. Arroz time. It's almost like a chicken stock kind of porridge taste. You know what porridge is like, right? Rice that's very mushy, just like melts in your mouth. I noticed that there's like a big piece of chicken in here. The whole bone is in here. Oh yeah. That meat just falls apart right off the bone. You use very minimal effort to bite into it, and it's already in your mouth. So yeah, definitely big props for using very tender chicken in this. This is really my definition of a really good, like a chicken porridge. So with the champorado, I feel like this is something that I should eat as a dessert, save all the way to the end, but I want to try it right now. It looks very delicious. Ooh. You know what that tastes like? It's almost like drinking hot chocolate. Very similar flavor, that chocolate flavor with kind of this very light milky texture, and it does have rice in here from what it looks like. Very delicious. I heard it's very popular with kids here. Last but not least is India's Tandoori, which is a highly rated Indian restaurant on Wilshire Boulevard that has one of the best buffets in town. Their weekday lunch buffet is $17.95, where you can get about 20 delicious Indian foods, all you can eat. India's Tandoori also has a weekend champagne brunch buffet for $19.95, which means you get the Indian food, plus you get 2 glasses of champagne. And I think this is really the way to go, especially if you're looking for a really awesome brunch buffet on the weekends, which is exactly what I did.
So this is a salad bar. So we have a salad right here, and we got garbanzo beans with some paste, Indian stuff and we got salad dressing right here, red onions. It's called raita. This one, it's called raita, and it's made with the yogurt and some milk and some vegetables in there. And these are the carrot pickle, and this one is a spicy sauce, and that's the spicy chilies, and that's the lemon, and that's the main sauce. It's made with the main bell pepper, some chili sauces like that, and that's the tamarind sauce made with the tamarind though. So here we got mixed vegetable pakora. This made out of mixed vegetables, and here we got aloo samosas. This made out of potatoes and peas. Here we got vegetable yellow rice and peas. It's made out of peas and vegetables, stuff like that. And we got white rice, and we got aloo bangan. And it's kind of eggplant thing. And here we got garbanzo beans, chana masala, and here we got smashed eggplant, and here we got dal makhni. It's kind of lentils, and here we got saag paneer
with cheese in there.
With the cheese and some spinach in there. Yep, and we got some pav bhaji. It's made out of aloo potato, something like that, and peas, vegetables, all stuff, and tomato ketchup. Here we got gourd curry, and it's made of Indian flavor and gourd. And here we got chicken tikka masala, the most famous dish over here, and it's made out of cream and some chicken with the butter. And here we got tandoori chicken.
Yep,
it's marinated for a month. After that, just cook it, and it's made out of Indian spices. And here we got some fruits, mixed fruits every day. And here we got fruit custard. It's made out of mango pulp and some cream in there and some fruits. And here we got the rice pudding. It's made out of rice and some milk.
The food is 100% halal. They got free parking in the back. Just so much going for it. You get the naan as part of the buffet admission, regular or garlic. Take your pick. Hits the spot all the time. I don't know about you guys, but I really love garlic on everything. On veggies, on rice, on noodles, on seafood, on meats, and yes, on bread. I feel that no Indian food experience is complete without your naan. And don't forget about your chutney with the pakora. You could get the mint chutney, or you can get the tamarind chutney, or you can get both, since you're at a buffet, right? This is like classic Indian street food right here. It's like clusters of vegetables in here. It's not a meat dish, so it is vegetarian friendly. But with Indian food, I feel that even if the menu were purely vegetarian, I could still really enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't really miss the meats as much. I mean, of course I do love the meats, but I really like Indian vegetable dishes. I'll change it up a little bit and try the samosa with the tamarind chutney. That also is crispy, delicious. Whereas the pakora has a little bit more of like a very crunchy cracker-like texture. This one, it's crispy on the outside, but then you really taste the softness of the potatoes and the peas inside. This is also another vegetarian dish. I'm telling you, these Indian vegetable dishes are so good. Chana masala, look at that fiery red color. Wow, this is spicier than the other chana masalas I've had in the past. Did they add Tabasco sauce in there or something? Or sriracha? Ooh, oh man. But the texture of the chickpeas itself, I love it. It's so big and it's very soft. The aloo baingan. Now this eggplant, I'm not sure if I tried it before, but I always do like eggplant. Yep, I definitely like that. It's like the balance of the taste is so perfect. It's like not too salty, not bland. There's like a lot of natural flavor. Maybe some oil in there too. Like, it tastes so comforting when you eat it. Oh, yeah, I just want to eat that eggplant dish now. Just my whole plate with eggplant. And maybe with some of this vegetable yellow rice too. Okay, so I would say that vegetable rice has a little more flavor than your typical white basmati rice. This is something you can just eat by itself since it's loaded with peas and a lot of other veggies inside. So it's almost like a standalone dish. I'm not really much of an alcohol person, but since the champagne is one of the major features of this champagne brunch buffet, then obviously you do have to take at least 1 cup, right? It's almost like drinking an apple cider. I mean, not exactly the same taste, but it has like that really refreshing, crisp taste. Even though the food itself is all you can eat, the champagne is limited to 2 glasses. I'm not gonna drink 2 glasses today. This is the only one that I'm gonna drink. But if you go past the 2 glasses and you want more champagne, you can order it from the menu, pay additional costs, or you can get the soda, which is all you can drink, like unlimited refills. Well, here we go again. White rice this time, yes, because now I'm gonna get the heavier, creamy stuff. One of my favorites, dal makhani, yes. Saag paneer, yes to this too. And of course, I'm not gonna leave without trying this one too. My second plate is definitely heavier than the first one. Wow, that is so good. So that one is the pav bhaji. And I think this is the first time I've had this dish at an Indian restaurant. So in there it has like potatoes and you got your peas and various other vegetables with kind of like a tomato ketchup flavor. And it's kind of spicy too, but it's very comforting. But you know what I always like is this one. That's like a very classic saag paneer dish. The best way I can describe it is it's kind of like cream spinach in some ways, but with more of like that signature Indian spice inside with those cubes of cheese. It's really good. Like, the more I eat it, the more I like it and appreciate it. Saag paneer, I would say, is within my top 3 favorite Indian hot food vegetable dishes. I'm getting so excited. Even with the dal makhani, another one of my favorite Indian vegetable dishes. It's almost like eating a lentil soup. Maybe not quite like a soup because it's kind of thicker, so like a gravy maybe. But another one of my favorite Indian dishes. So this one I would say has more of it has a very earthy taste. So it's not like very extreme tasting, like extreme saltiness or sweetness or spiciness. You taste a lot of the natural flavor of the lentils. And everybody would say that they are super excited about the chicken tikka masala too, right? Classic chicken tikka masala taste. Creamy, buttery, a little bit sweet. I've actually been to Indian buffets where they didn't have the chicken tikka masala there. I mean, I was still okay at the buffet, but I feel like I kind of missed it. Well, there you have it with 3 must-try cheap eats buffets around LA. Now keep in mind that these aren't the only good buffet menus you're gonna find around the city. But if you stick with these 3, you're gonna try 3 of some of the most affordable and tasty buffets around Los Angeles. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.